Hey y'all, it's Sharice. Today, this is my first official YouTube video and working towards me trying to create a platform or use the platforms that you have, YouTube, Instagram, whatever the case may be, to use the platform, my platform, to be able to give women my age. I'm 29 years old, I'll be 30 in February, to give women my age an outlet. I have always been open. I've always been transparent. I have always been honest about things that I deal with. I have a lot of people that want advice from me about certain things because I'm very open about, ooh, y'all look at my hair. I'm very open about things that I deal with. So today I just wanted to come on here and just give you guys a little insight on different things that some women may not want to talk about, that they may be dealing with, just to let women know that you are not alone. Okay, you are not dealing with the things that you are dealing with by yourself. I know it's a lot of, because of society, because of the stereotypes, because of the stigmas and everything, that us as women aren't able to express how we feel. We come off as very the angry black woman, or always complaining, and that's not true. A lot of people don't understand how, as women, at least myself, a lot of times as women, we suppress a lot of things because we are mothers, we are nurturers, we are wives, we are everything. We hold the household together as far as wiping dirty noses, changing dirty diapers, keeping the house clean, fixing food, keeping our husbands happy, taking care of our kids. We have so much that goes on, going to work. We have so much that's going on in our life that we never just take time for self. And the minute that we want to take time for self, we either feel guilty, or we just, we get told, well, you shouldn't be doing that because you're a mom, or if we go out too much, or if we go out and have a good time, or she don't ever be with her kids, not knowing that it's a 25/8 job being a mother. And I'm quite sure when you add being a wife to it and everything else, it's a lot of stuff that you have to deal with. Not saying that the guys, fellas, that y'all don't deal with a lot too, because as men, especially black men, y'all deal with a lot of controversy and shit too. But this is for, this is really just in general. But I'm speaking because I'm a woman, and I just want to speak on a lot of things that I deal with as a woman. I'm 29 years old. I have always wanted my own business. I have always wanted to have my own as a little girl. And that has been something I have been striving towards. They say God knows what you need before you need it. And though I did not expect my son, he has been something that has changed my life. He's given me a different drive, he's definitely put fire under my ass. He has given me a different motivation, and I just want to be better. I want to do better for him. I want things to be different for him. Not saying that I had a bad childhood. I was spoiled as fuck. Okay, excuse my language. I was spoiled, but it's a lot of things that my parents, because they weren't taught as kids, that they didn't pass on to me. Money management, investing in different things, and not spending your money frivolously, and not being able to have a residual income and just living check to check and living month to month and just surviving. And as black people, as black people in general, we are taught to survive. So it's no surprise that my mother's mom, who had my mom at 16, didn't really know what it was to be a grown woman, let alone be a mom. So then you add on her being a wife at 16 to a man that's 20-some years old, and she had to play housewife, didn't get a chance to be a child, had to play mommy. It's like, and then my uncle was 8 months apart from my mom. So it's like, she had to grow up really fast. So it was a lot of stuff because she wasn't even able to learn. In addition to not being taught, she didn't get a chance to teach my mom. And so my mom, from trial and error, thought she was, doing what she was supposed to do as a mom. Not saying that she wasn't, but she didn't know certain things either. So now me as a mom, I'm trying to do different. I'm trying to give my son different. I don't want him, if he decides he wants to go to college, college is not for everybody. But if my son decides he wants to go to college, I don't want him to be where mommy is at 30 years old with $45,000 in debt, and I have not one degree. because the divine, what's the word I'm looking for? The makeup, the general makeup of what we supposed to do: go to school, get good grades, get into a good college, Ivy League if your grades prohibit, okay? Get a college degree, work in the corporate world, make billions of dollars. That's my bad, y'all. My baby woke up, phone died. I'm back. So like I was saying, I want to break the generational curse. If my son decides he wants to go to school, go to college, I want to be able to just give him the money to go to college, not him take out no subsidized or unsubsidized loans. Like I was saying today on my live, I did a live today about money management and breaking the generational curse. But like I was saying on my live, you know, a lot of times when we go into these colleges, when we in high school or whatever, they don't teach us certain things. Like when I went and did my financial aid, consultation, when I went to FAMU, they didn't tell me that you don't have to take out all the money. My tuition was $4,000 a semester. There are 2 semesters in a school year, which means that my total tuition was $8,000. I got approved for a loan for $14,000. All I need to do was take out the $8,000. Do you think anybody told me that? No. So after that school, went to Valencia. They messed up all my financial aid. Long story short, then went to so many schools, then got in so much debt that I'm almost off at my cap. And I think they cap you at $50,000. If I decide I want to go to a school again, I'm going to be capped off. So I don't want that for my son. So this is why I'm doing what I'm doing. I decided that, I did a lot of soul searching. I'm still doing a lot of soul searching. I'm still doing a lot of self-reflection. I'm still doing a lot of self-work. And one thing that I have always done is always wanted to help. And I feel like I said, as women, we are shut. Our mouths have to be shut. We always got to act ladylike. You can't feel anything, because if you feel anything and you say a little too much or you be a little too animated, you're the angry black woman. That's not fair. Because just like everybody else, we deal with a lot. We take on a lot. Men take on a lot, but women take on a lot. We bear children, we carry children, we take care of our house, we take care of our husband, we take care of our kids, and it's a non-stop thing. And I feel like a lot of women just feel like they're alone. And I'm here to tell you that you're not alone. I have a lot of things that I've talked about. I don't know if a lot of you follow me, and I don't know if a lot of people have seen when I post about things that I'm dealing with, or when I'm arguing with somebody and they like to say, well, you don't know who your baby daddy is. You right. I don't. I do not know who my son's father is. And this is why. This is just one of the many things that I want to share with y'all. Me and his father, or me and the guy that I want to be and believe to be his father, we were together. We were in a relationship, started off as friends. He was in something else, marriage, and we were just friends. Things got a little more than friends. I'm not going to go into detail on their relationship and why that ended. That's not for me to discuss. But long story short, me and him became very close and started being exclusive. We were dealing with a lot. Many people don't know that me and this individual were homeless for 8 months. Living in and out of hotels. Homeless meaning we didn't have a home. We didn't have an apartment. We didn't have a house. But we live in Florida, so we were on a mini vacation for 8 months, I guess you can say. We went on dates, we went out, we went to the beach, we were staying in hotel to hotel, but we weren't staying in rinky-dink ass hotels. He did his job, and I will say that. As a man, he made sure that I had a place to lay my head and I had food on my stomach, because I was not able to find work in the amount of time that we were supposed to find work. We had 3 months because of an opportunity that had came to us to be able to stay somewhere rent-free for 3 months to save our money, and we didn't do that. Partly because I did not play my part as far as finding work as fast as I could. You know, we had 3 months, but God does things in you know, there's reasons for everything. It's divine timing for everything. For whatever reason, I couldn't find work, and financially, I couldn't pick up the slack and help. So we were going from hotel to hotel, trying to make ends meet, trying to save up our money to get a place, which brought on a lot of stress and a lot of strain on our relationship. And that led to us having fights, saying things that we don't mean, you know, really hitting below the belt, really saying things out of pocket, and we just would fight all the time. And what should have been something that brought us together and brought us closer, it started to rip us apart. We started blaming each other for where we were at in our lives. We started just doing shit we weren't supposed to do and being very, very, very mean. Within that time, we had a lot of big arguments, a lot of big fights. But, you know, at times it got physical. And we were just reaching the breaking point of it. Not necessarily meaning that that was it. But so much pressure had built up that it was just time to separate. And the day that I decided to leave, we got into a whole argument. A big, huge argument. And it got physical. And that led to, y'all, I had to update my phone, update my storage. This is when you're a new YouTube person and you're doing all this stuff through your phone. But as I was saying, basically, we broke up. We had a big old breakup. And out of the 7 years we had been together, I was just hurt. The breakup, like, I was just hurt. And being irresponsible, I went and slept with a friend at the time, and like all couples do, we went through that and ended up wanting to try to rekindle it. One thing led to another. I was like a little, you know, sexually frustrated, but one thing led to another, and we slept together, and I slept with them in the same week. The reason I am transparent with that story is because a lot of women feel like they a hoe, or they feel like everybody's judging them, or they feel like, you know, they have to keep it a secret because they feel ashamed. A lot of women feel guilty. I went through all of those emotions. I felt guilty. I felt like, damn, you know, this is not what I wanted to do. I didn't want to be a mother. I didn't come from that. My parents been together 31 years today, okay? And I didn't come from that. And that's not something that I wanted for my child. I didn't want, you know, to have to question who my son's father is, but things happen. One thing I do know is that my son is here for a reason. And that reason, for whatever it is, it's something. And I don't regret it. I've learned from it. You know, I don't just go around, you know, giving myself to whoever. But that's what it is. I don't know. And because me and his father has the person that I want and believe to be his father, because we have been together so long and our connection is so strong, you know, it's hard on both of us. But as a woman, it's very hard to see that baby every day and not know. At the same time, you know, it's a part of me that don't want to know. Because what if we know and then he decide he don't want to be a part of his life because he's not his son? And, you know, what if he is his son and then he still don't want to be around because of the hurt of not knowing him for 2 years? Like, you know, would I be lying? I would be lying saying that he didn't try a little bit to help financially. But as a woman, I get looked at. He don't get looked at for him sleeping around with different women and him, you know, doing what he was doing within our relationship. Men don't get looked at as we do. I look like, out on, you know, society, I look like a hoe. I look like somebody that just give her pussy to anybody. I look like a stereotypical black female that don't know who her baby daddy is. That's what I look like. So I deal with a lot of stigma. I deal with a lot of, you know, people turning their nose up at me and having something to say, especially people that I get into it with. They think they could throw that jab and hurt me. But one thing about it, once you know your truth and you sit in your truth, nothing nobody can say can fuck with you. Do I deal with my own issues with it? You motherfucking right. I deal with it every day on a daily basis. It goes through my head. And we are trying to be adults, and he's doing what he's doing to better his life, and we're gonna get that DNA test and all of that. So it's like, it's coming, but do either one of us really want to know? We don't, but we know that we have to do that for my son's sake. It's just the process of going through it. So I just wanted to tell that, because I know there's some women out there that's scared to say that. I know there's some women that feel like they're gonna be looked at. And you know, if you need to talk, if you need to vent, if you need to, you know, get that off your chest and say how you feel, and say that you hurt, and say that you feel guilty, and say that it bothers you, and whatever it is you need to say, if you're dealing with it, email me, DM me. You know, we can talk about it. But you're not by yourself. You're not by yourself. You're not the only one that's dealing with it. Don't feel like you alone in it. Don't feel like that you have to put on this front like every day is good. No, we have our bad days, because you know what? We are mothers. And every day we can't just break the hell down and say, I'm hurting and I'm struggling and I'm dealing with a lot. We can't do that. So we bottle a lot in. We suppress a lot, because as a black woman, we supposed to act like a lady. We supposed to have a certain strength. We supposed to carry ourselves a certain way, and our crown can't tip. But no, sometimes that motherfucker tip, and it take a whole lot of strength to get it back centered, and that's okay. That's okay. That is okay. I'm 29 years old. I live with my mom. I live with my dad. I live with my little brother. My income is not where I want it to be. I'm not where I want to be. I'm dealing with postpartum, late postpartum. My son is 2. I'm dealing with postpartum. I've been dealing with depression. I've been dealing with all of that. All of that. With my emotions, my hair thinning, my hair falling out, all of that shit. That's a woman. That's being a woman. But a lot of times, that's all we hear. That's a part of being a woman. Girl, you ain't the only one that's dealing with it. You ain't the only single mama. You ain't the only one that's dealing with postpartum. You ain't the only one that's been through depression. I know this. I know this. But when you in it, it feels like the walls is closing in. It feels like you the only one that's dealing with it. I'm dealing with a lot. I still love a man that could possibly be my father. I'm still in love with him. And that's okay. I don't know if we supposed to be together. I don't know if we not supposed to be together. All I know is that I still have a love for him. Does that mean we are meant to be? No. But that is a hurdle that I got to get over. That's why as an adult, I don't get attached. Have I dated? Yes, I've dated. But I try not to get attached, because once my heart is involved, I'm a different woman. I could be your homie. I could be all of that. We could just, be kicking it. But once you let me be able to open myself up and I give you that part of me, I'm a totally different woman. So me knowing that I have not bettered myself, me knowing that I have not fixed things that I need to fix or want to fix within me as a woman, as a mother, as an individual, I don't get attached. I don't get attached. Even with my son's father. I'm not trying to be in a relationship. For the most part, I just want to better our communication, because if we possibly have a son together, we got to be able to co-parent. So that's what that is. But ladies, know that you are not alone in this shit, in this journey, in this woman, being a woman. We deal with everything from not liking parts of our bodies to what we gonna do with our hair, to if we want to wear makeup, and if we say the wrong thing, how is it perceived, and how does it come off. And I understand. Me more than anybody knows what you feeling when you just don't want to get out the bed, but you gotta be a mother. When you just want to say fuck it and run away, but you can't. When you just want to take a walk to clear your hair, but you can't. When you just want to smoke a blunt because you just had a bad day. When you want to drink a glass of wine, it is okay. It is okay not to be perfect. It is okay not to be okay. You are not the only one that's dealing with it. Learn how to love you. What I am learning is that you can't give nobody anything if you have nothing to give yourself. No matter how much you love a person, no matter how much you want to be there for everybody, Sometimes you just can't. Sometimes you just got to take care of self and say, no, I'm going to take care of me. And that is okay. It's okay. It's okay to just love on you. And that's what I'm learning to do. I'm learning to have self-love. And a lot of people gonna fall to the wayside while you going through this journey. A lot of people gonna fall to the wayside while you trying to better yourself. But that is okay. You can't take everybody to the top. You can't. Some people gonna meet you up there. Some people gonna come a little later. Some people may never get there. As long as you get there. Never alter what the hell you want to do for you. Never change your dreams for you. Never change your desires and your visions for you. Because you know what? God gave that vision to you. Everybody not going to understand it. That's just what it is. It's not meant for everybody to understand what you are supposed to do. Your divine purpose. You went to astrology? Be fucking into astrology. You went to tarot cards? I'm into all of that. I got an open mind, and I also got a voice. I also say what I mean, and I mean what the fuck I say. I also got a slick ass mouth, and sometimes I say some shit that's just a little bit over the top. It's a little bit too much. You cross the boundary. I got a slick ass mouth, but you know what? When I'm with you and I love you, I'm for your ass. When I'm for my family, I'm for my family. I'm a sister, I'm a mother, I'm a daughter, and I take all of those titles, and I cherish all of those titles. But you know what I am first? I am a woman. I am a woman first. Plain and simple. So when you feel like, ladies, that the world is just sitting on your shoulders, breathe. Go in your room and scream. Do whatever it is you do to woosah. Even if you gotta wait. Sometimes, if y'all know me, if some of y'all follow me, y'all know sometimes I be in a motherfucking tub smoking and woosah. Chilling. Got my incense candles lit, all that shit. And I be chilling. Because my son is asleep. Everybody in the house is asleep. The house is quiet. I can just mellow out. That's okay. That's okay. Stop holding your breath. Fearing to say anything and it's coming off the wrong way. Sometimes you gotta check the motherfucker. Sometimes you just gotta tell somebody, leave me the fuck alone. Leave me alone. I don't want to talk. I don't want your advice. Sometimes we don't even want advice. Sometimes we just want that person to just let it all out too. I don't want you. I'm not looking for you to tell me what I want to do, what I need to do, or the blueprint, or step by step what I should be doing. Sometimes I just want to cry, vent, scream, yell, and I don't want nobody to just say nothing. So this video is the first video of many. I am with y'all. I'm here with y'all. We can just go through these journeys together. If you need somebody to talk to, if you need somebody to vent to, write me. Hit me up. I'm here. I'm not judging, but I ain't gonna sugarcoat shit for you neither. I'm a straight shooter. My mouth is, I tell it how it is. And know that if I have allowed myself or have allowed you into my bubble and I'm sharing this with you, know that there is no judgment. Who am I? Who the fuck am I to judge anybody about what they going through? Some things I be like, come on, get it together. Some things I'm gonna tell you how I feel. I'm a conspiracy theorist. I'm a vegan. I don't take my son to get shots. I don't believe in these doctors are trying to help. Not all of them. But many of them are not trying to help. It's a scam. It's a dollar bill. It's them trying to kill us, especially black babies, especially black baby boys. I am a mother trying to break the generational curse. My son is black, and he is a man. He's half black, because if the man I believe to be his father is his father, he's Spanish too. But the world will see him as black. When he walk out the door, he's a black boy. So he got 2 targets on his back and 2 strikes against him. So I got some shit to do, and I got to buckle the fuck down. And if there's any other women out there like me, we got some fucking work to do. We got some fucking work to do. And for me, I want to be this outlet. I want to be the person that you let all that out on. And sometimes I ain't going to be there. Sometimes I'm going to be dealing with my own shit, and that's just what it is. And I will let you know that's what it is. But know that you're not by yourself. Know that you're not by yourself. I will cry with you. I will yell with you. Bitch, I smoke a L with you. We can go to the club. We can go to the strip club. We can go wherever the fuck you want to. I have no friends because not many people can take my mouth. Not many people can take that I'm a straight shooter. And that's okay. That's okay. That is all right. But I want ladies to know. I want it's just not for ladies. But because I'm dealing with a lot and I'm a woman, I felt that this video needed to be, one, me, you guys getting to know a little bit about me and what I deal with. And, I wanted to share that with y'all. But to just gear it towards my ladies because we deal with a lot too. Fellas, I'm coming for y'all later. But my ladies, y'all not by yourself. Y'all not by yourself. Like I said, I'm dealing with a whole lot. I'm postpartum. I'm depressed most of the time. I don't know if I'm coming or going. I have insecurities. I am lonely. I'm sexually frustrated. I don't like where I am in life. But you know what I am? I'm a good woman. I'm a good mother. I am a good person. I'm a good sister. And I'm a good daughter. I am good. But sometimes every day ain't good. And I have come to terms with that being okay. It's okay for me to say I'm not okay. So I don't care what nobody tell you. You ain't no angry black woman. You ain't no evil bitch. You ain't no bitter bitch. You are a woman that is dealing with her fucking emotions. Period. Live in that. Deal with it. Accept it. Tackle it and move on. Easier said than done. I am 100% aware of that. Because I'm still dealing with my shit. But we all know that you can't dwell in a lot of shit too long. Otherwise, it's going to take over you. I'm sorry. It's going to take over you. It's going to take over your mental. Everything starts up here. Everything starts up here. And it's a domino effect. Get your mind right. Change how you think. Wake up every day saying today gonna be a good motherfucking day and I'm gonna be a good person today. I ain't gonna let nobody fuck with my ego, my energy. I ain't gonna let nobody fuck with my vibes, my aura, my vibrations. I'm gonna be good. Wake up in the morning, play some music, dance around the house, dance naked. Do what the fuck you wanna do. Go outside, smoke a blunt, woosah for a minute for the kids wake up, meditate, do yoga, do whatever the fuck you gotta do to get through that day and that day alone. And then tomorrow you can worry about the next day. That's all I'm telling you. Get through the day. Don't worry about tomorrow. Don't worry about the day after that. Don't worry about surviving. Don't worry about that. Just live. Just live. You a woman, baby. Ain't nobody like you. We bet children. We took care of other motherfuckers' children when they was beating us the fuck up. We woman. And ain't nobody gonna change that. Because life can't happen without us. You are a motherfucking queen, baby. Know that. You are a fucking queen. So tell the next bitch that you know. Bitch in the most endearing way possible. I'm gonna get this right, y'all. So let me end this video before it knock me off again. I ain't got enough storage. So like I was saying, tell the next woman I'm here for you. Tell the next woman it's okay. You a queen. Remember that you are a queen. Never let anybody take that from you. Never let anybody discourage you from what you want to do. Everything ain't for everybody, baby. But you a queen. A queen to a queen, I'm telling you. You ain't gotta be the baddest bitch, wear the baddest clothes, and have the most money. You a queen just cause you fucking are. Period. So I love y'all. I appreciate y'all watching. I appreciate y'all vibing with me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I do lives. I have a private group, Sharice with the Shits, on Facebook. I'm trying to have everybody migrate to that group so I don't have to do these lives public on my public page because there's a lot of topics that everybody don't like to talk about, some taboo topics, and I want everybody to feel comfortable of being able to open up and vent about those topics or open up and discuss those topics. So please follow me on Facebook. My group is Sharice with the Shits. Follow me on IG, Iamshesherice_. I also have skincare products that I sell. I make natural skincare products for your hair and your skin. Everything is all natural, vegan, cruelty free. Everything is all natural. That Instagram page is the number 4 US_BEAUTIQUE. I'm gonna put everything down in the description below. I love y'all. My queens be queens. Keep queening. And I'm here for y'all, baby. Y'all are not alone. Y'all are not alone. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. And I love y'all. Until the next video. Bye.